Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jen. In this video was supposed to be the unicorns and the tree and the birds that I showed you last on Wednesday, but I forgot it's Smaugust, and it's a month of drawing dragons, and I can't pass that up, so I need to draw dragons. But I still work on the unicorn thingy. I'll get that finished, don't worry about that. That will be finished. I just don't know exactly 100% when now. But, so I'm going to be drawing 31, is it? Dragons. Either heads, full bodies, whatever. I found a prompt list. It's from last year, but I don't care. I like it, so I'm using it. I'll link it down below where I found it. I think it was Twitter I found it. So I'll put it down below. And the first prompt is a dragon eye. And, well, it's like, okay, I could just draw a dragon eye. I'm like, well, the eye has to go on somewhere. So I thought I'll just draw a quick dragon head. No, I'm going to be spending hopefully no longer than half an hour, 40 minutes on these, an hour tops if I really like the idea and really want to flesh it out. Just because there was a lot of shit going on right now, and I've got hospital appointments, and hubby keeps hurting himself, and unintentionally, but, you know, it's like, oh god, you're almost as bad as me, because, I mean, I'm falling left, right, and center, but, you know, so it's like, and then the life in the dog is kind of, well, she's getting old and grumpy and possibly blind in one eye. I don't really know, but if she's not feeling, you better take her to the vet, don't worry. But yeah, so, like I said, this is a dragon. It's a very, looks like it's got a screeched nose dragon, but that's okay. And I thought, I was originally going to do this in Corel Painter, but I opened the wrong program and didn't realize until I got into, like, the sketch done, and I could have imported it into Corel, I guess, but I'm like, screw it, we'll just use Clip Studio. That's what I had open, and that's what I'll go use for this. Not for all of them. I might even end up doing a few traditional pieces if I really get the time. I don't really know. It's pretty much all up in the air, but there will be 31 dragons, or some type of dragons, or parts of dragons at least. Even if I'm drawing dragon wings, it's still dragon-like, you know, I'm still counting it, because I can, you know, pretty much. So, yeah, so lots of dragons this month. Apologies if you're not a dragon fan, but I am, so like I said, couldn't pass it up. But there will be other videos, possibly, like I'll finish that unicorn video. I've got a bird thing that I'm working on that hopefully gets finished soon. It's taking a little longer than normal. And I've got a couple other things, so it won't all just be dragons, hopefully. I'm crossing my fingers. Not that you can see what I'm doing, but that's okay. So, it's an eye, so like I said, it's a red dragon eye. Now, I could have done the whole, like, you know, eye with the slit, and or a pupil and stuff like that, but I just did pretty much a red, pinkish, maroonish colored glowing orb, we'll say. Yeah, we'll say that. That works for that. So nothing too extravagant and stuff, but hey, it works for the idea. You know, I could have just drawn the eye, but I thought, like I said, I thought, screw it, need something to put the eye on. It just looks kind of odd, this floating eye, you know? And then you won't be able to tell what it is. I mean, you might think it's a lizard eye or a reptile eye, because it kind of, you know, especially if I drew it like traditional kind of snake eye or something like that. Even though I could have drawn that and then made it like a dragon thing, but anyway. So, it's green, you know, dragons are green. Kind of, I guess, cop-out, I don't really know, but I just picked green, partly because the eyes are red. I thought it would work together. And this, I'm not fleshing this out, this is pretty much just like a very advanced sketch, we'll say. Yeah, it's not so much a very rough thumbnail sketch where you're just kind of trying to get the way things look. This is beyond that, where you're kind of putting the shadows in, and a bit of the highlights, and a bit where you want to put like the bumps and horns and all the other things like that, you know. But it's not exactly extravagant, and put it like the light, I guess, will be coming from the top right, looking at the screen. It's the light source I use a lot, I've noticed, but I think it's just because it's easy to use, pretty much. I don't always do it, depends on what I'm drawing. But digital, it seems to be top right. Maybe that's a thing with me, I don't really know. I should probably practice changing that, you know. But, so yeah, I'm just adding, this is that brush that I really like, but I can't remember what it's called because I don't actually think it has a name. I probably should look for it and then put it, like, link it down below or wherever so people know what brush this is. But I have to find it again first, and I probably could. If I go to the side things, I can find it. And if I remember, I'll try to do that. So if you have Clip Studio, you can use this brush, which I find really nice, at least for me. Some people might like it. Hey, to each their own kind of thing. So now I'm just adding a bit dark. It's not quite black, but pretty damn close to it. Just to give it a bit of line definition, I guess. Like I said, this is like an advanced, very advanced digital sketch, which I'm okay with. Not everything this month will be a digital sketch. Some things might be fleshed out a bit more. Other things might be even more simpler than this. It just depends, one, if I get how much time I have in the day. Two, just what the idea that I try to figure up. And three, it just pretty much comes down to time, really, you know, I'm not that I'm busy, but I have things to do as much as I can, because I can't actually physically do a lot of crap, but, you know, I have other stuff to do. But yeah, so I'm just adding more basic sketches and stuff, basic lines to it, just to kind of define it a bit more. So this is it here. This is it finished. A very simple dragon head with, even though the prompt was an eye, like I said, it needed something more. But it's very simple. I kind of like it. I think it's kind of cute. And, you know, hey, that's what, it's important. If I like it, you know, if other people like it, hey, that's even better. You know, if other people like what you draw, that makes you feel better. You know, it really does. You know, because, yeah, you draw for yourself, but you also draw for other people. So, you know, it's good if people like what you're drawing. And I'm rambling again. No surprise there. But yes, thank you for watching, and watching day 1 of Smaugust, you know. And hopefully I managed to draw 31 dragons. Is there 31 days in August? I'm pretty damn sure there is. But yes, thank you for watching, and please come back and see more.